Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I, as Iranian, take this opportunity to express my condolences to those innocent people who lost a family member in the shooting in Örebro, north of Sweden, and I hope that God will grant them peace. What can I say? This man was Swedish. Before that, I warned you in my old videos that Swedish people are nazists, and they support the nazist government because the system is corrupt in Sweden. And they put all the problem on the access of immigrants, and in that way, Swedish people kidnapped many children from immigrants, but their own children suffered from a lot of psychological sicknesses. Swedish people have three personality that you can recognize that he's a Swedish or she's a Swedish. First of all, they are psychological psychopaths, and they only accept themselves. Doesn't matter if you are from US, Europe, Scandinavia, but they only accept themselves. The second one, that they are egoism, and this egoism make them that they have all rights in the world. The Swedish people, in Swedish mind, does not make any mistake, and they have right in all things. And of course, it is only immigrants who make all wrong things in the world. They are thieves, robbers, they are killers, terrorists, but Swedish people are innocent people who are victims in all situations. For example, this man, when that shooting has happened, the Swedish people thought that it is one immigrant who make this crisis in the school. But after a while, when they understood that he was Swedish, so they try to make a white story of this criminal man. They try to say that he was innocent, he was in well and good health, and he just only was angry. Very simple. But I have to say that if it should be one immigrant instead of this Swedish man, they should show his face, they should create a lot of stories about him, and they should whip all foreigners to prove for all the people in the world that immigrants has a problem and they make problem in Sweden, in their own country. And they should be kicked out from here and yada yada. They even make business of foreigners' children. We have an international law that it says that we have to protect children which need any parents, they are orphanage or they have problem in some way, and UN help those countries who take care of these children. And the Swedish government and Swedish people make business with this law. Through that, they go to immigrants and beat the parents in front of the child's eyes and keep the child on the mouth and just take him away from, or take her away from its family. And it's therefore there is a lot of young people who was victims for those situations make revolt against the Swedish society and became member in the criminal world just to revenge the Swedish people. Don't believe that Swedish people are innocent people. They are evil. They are beasts. And I think the free world should make a new decision for Sweden, because Sweden is a new Nazi Germany. And I think the free world should do the same thing as they did with German people during the Hitler's time, and should clean the world from Swedish Nazis, because they can be more dangerous than Hitler's time. They can be a copy or a mix between the Nazi Germany and the regime in Iran who captured Iranian people. So we have to stay against the Swedish people and the Swedish government, even if we bomb them, make sanctions, to make them understand that they have to accept all other nations and respect them. If you don't do that, they can be dangerous for our world. They even support all terrorists in the world and even the regime in Tehran. The Swedish government even indirectly support the Iranian regime, and a lot of lobbyists which make lobby for regime in Tehran in US are Iranian, which got their mission from the Swedish government. They even support the Palestinian terrorist group in the name of Palestinian people. So it's time for the free world and free people, and for Mr. Trump President of United States and Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu to stay against Sweden, to stop, to support the Iranian regime. The Iranian regime take their hope from the countries, the European countries like Sweden. So it's time to stay against them and change our new world. I hope that the free world should understand that Europe, especially Sweden, are not a humanist country or a country which is fighting for humanism and for free world. They are with terrorists and with the regime in Tehran, and they should be punished. So we should keep our eyes open and watch those countries in Europe who are supporting terrorism and the head of terrorism in Tehran. May God bless freedom, and may God bless all people, all free people in the world. Thank you.